Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a makeover on my guest bathroom. I want to take this bathroom from drab to fab, and I think I'll be able to do it. Now, when I bought this house 3 years ago, it came the way it looks right now. It has some builder grade things, some updates that the former owner did, which they're questionable at best. But anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I have to do is take out everything. I'm taking out all the decor, the towels. I'm then going to have to break out some tools and start removing some of the accessories like the towel hooks and the toilet paper holder, that kind of thing. Now, when you do this, you're going to be left with a hole in the wall, so time to spackle it up. I just get a generous amount of spackle. I put it in there and wipe off as much as I can. And since I'll be painting the cabinets, I'm going to have to remove hardware like the doors and these fronts on the vanity cabinet as well. Then I pull out my little Ryobi sander and I get to sanding. Now, I'll put a link to this product in the description. I love it, love it, love it. Super effective, easy way to get a light sanding. Now, I'm doing a dangerous job. I know I should have taped the mirror, the glass, because in case it does break, but I had to get this mirror off the wall and it's simply applied with liquid nails, and watch this, bam! I love it. I struggled with that a while, and look how much drywall it took off. It's kind of crazy, but I'll patch those holes up eventually. Anyway, this is what I was left with. You see, some of the holes are not so bad. Some of the holes are really bad. And I know that I don't go through detail on how to patch them, but I do patch them. Then I took the doors out to the garage and I found this paint in the garage. I thought it was a darker paint, but actually I thought it was a lighter paint, but it ended up drying darker, but I was totally fine with it. And I just brushed it on and I just made sure that I sanded really well and dusted everything as good as I could before I applied my first coat. I did do 2 coats to it with a light sanding in between. I decided that I was not going to paint the inside of the cabinet, so I'm just taking my time to make sure I do everything nice and carefully, get a really good coat, nice and even, and take my time. This is key to this project. Take your time. Then I dusted off the base cabinet and started doing my painting there. I actually had some good music playing, so I was entertained. And, you know, painting is actually kind of therapeutic. So, you know, just kind of consider that. And here I was doing a light sanding, and then I went with my brush and did another second coat over the cabinets. And here's what they look like in the garage. They're drying nicely, and it turned out beautifully. The finish is nice and smooth. There's no brush marks. It lays out really well. I got lucky finding that paint in the garage. Now let's tackle the Vanity Light. I thought about replacing this altogether, like purchasing a new one, but then I decided, you know what, I'm going to repurpose this. So I just removed it, and here I'm making a hole in the wall. It's like, why is he doing that? I'm doing it because I'm going to install a LED powered mirror. I have another video that's going to come out with instructions on how to install this mirror. But in the meantime, all I did was I did the wiring and made sure everything worked. Then I had to reattach the Vanity Light. Now I did so after I took it outside and I painted it and everything was cool. And here I was wiring up the mirror as well, the wires for the plug for the mirror, as well as the vanity thing. And then I just put this up, and I love how it turned out. When you see the globes I got for this, super amazing. So now all I'm doing is removing face plates and other things, and then I decided to start painting the edges. I painted the corners and edges using my little edger there, and it is such an effective little tool. I absolutely love it. Now, the paint I'm using in this bathroom now is called Simply White. It is a trending color, and it's super duper amazing. It's not too bright, and it's not too yellowish either. This is really going to add a feeling of roominess to the bathroom. That is what my primary goal is here, to cover up that brown color and brighten up the room. Now, this next thing I'm going to do is give you a little tip on how to paint behind the toilet tank. Instead of having to remove the tank itself, all you have to do is take some painter's tape and paint the pad of this little edger thing to a painter's a paint stir, and you can reach behind the toilet, you can get it fully covered without having to remove the tank. It's such a great tip. I learned that years ago after painting so many bathrooms, so many houses. Okay, so now all I'm doing after I've got the whole room painted, I'm putting back my face plates and testing out my mirror. I know there's some holes in the drywall. I'm going to get back to patching that later. But I checked it out and wow, this mirror is amazing. I'm going to put a link in the description to the product and you can check that out for yourself. It hangs by these little hook things that you put into the wall, and it holds very, very, very well. I'm just doing a little fit here to make sure everything is cool, and here's the reveal. I love removing that. Whoa, watch out. I love removing that film. It is amazing. This really brings the bathroom to another level up. Now it's time to install my new hardware. I got this hardware from Amazon. I'll put a link to it in the description as well. And it matches my handle, the door handle hardware as well. It's black, it's got a nice edge to it, and it's gonna match the decor of the room very well. You get 2 robe hooks and you get these other 2 hooks that you can put in the shower. There's a nice hand towel bar, as well as a toilet paper roll holder. And all you have to do is put on your mounting brackets, then tighten up the little screws with the Allen wrench that comes provided with it. And there's my new toilet paper holder. I'm really so proud of this stuff. It's amazing. I know that the medicine cabinet doesn't have the little knob on it yet, but when I get it on there, it's nice. Look at those lampshades. I love it. It really modernizes the room. The room feels so much brighter, so much lighter. It feels like a brand new bathroom. I love how the new hardware complements the wall color. It's the striking black and white contrast. There's that medicine cabinet without the knob. But it works out so, so beautifully. And there's my new little shower head that I have, and then my little vintage photo that I have above the toilet. I think this came out so wonderfully. I'm super proud of it. It just took a little bit of time, a little bit of sweat equity to really improve the look of my home. And here's that mirror. It has actually a defrost feature on it, so when you're showering, the mirror won't fog up. And there's those beautiful lampshades that I got off of Amazon. I'll link those as well in the description. Now here's some bonus stuff. I did the master bathroom as well, and check out how amazing this looks. I love that picture of that dog. He's not my dog, but he's a cool looking dog. Anyway, this one has like a 4-light vanity light, and then I oriented the mirror in a horizontal fashion because really that's just the way it goes, and it looks super nice. I love the hardware I put on the drawers. Everything came out super amazing, wonderful. And there's the medicine cabinet with the knob. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out some of my other DIY projects I have on my DIY playlist. I hope you have a great day, and as usual, I'll see you next time.